In yoga, we believe that meditation cannot be taught. Meditation also cannot be practiced. It is an event, it is a state of being and becoming. There are three distinct stages in this practice. The first leads to sense withdrawal, which is pratyahara. The second to concentration, which is dharana. And the last to meditation, which is dhyana. Between these states, there are no rigid barriers. They are completely spontaneous. The biggest obstacle to meditation is the mind. But because we can tackle the mind, we must subdue the senses. We are continuously receiving impressions and information from the external world through the medium of the senses. These impressions are the food of the mind. From the day we are born, we are conditioned to remain concerned only with the outside world and to believe that it is the only reality. Our whole motivation is directed to external experiences. It becomes difficult to internalize one's awareness, and this is a block which is not easy to overcome. The process of pratyahara is intended to disconnect one's awareness from the sense organ, thereby instigating internalization of awareness. All the meditation techniques are intended to bring about the state of dhyana if they are practiced regularly and diligently. There's nothing we can really say about dhyana except it is well worth the effort to attain it. If we have not experienced it, words will only bring about confusion, misconception, and over intellectualization. However, if you have experienced dhyana, then you will know that words are not needed and cannot be used to explain it. It has been found that excessive effort to forget the outside surroundings leads to an increase in external perception. Induction of pratyahara depends on regularity and intensity of practice as well as your mental state. When the mind is calm, pratyahara can be easily induced, but if the mind is disturbed, it may take months of practice to attain it. Without mastery of pratyahara, it is impossible to induce dharana. One pointed concentration cannot be achieved without regular practice. Try it for yourself and you will see just how difficult it is. Try to concentrate solely on one object or one thought for 5 minutes and witness how many thoughts, how many things distract your steadiness of mind. The object you choose to concentrate on should be something you can focus on easily and spontaneously without force. Often people try to force concentration, but this leads nowhere and tends to cause them to grit their teeth or tense their facial muscles. They know that concentration leads to higher practices and that if they can attain high states of concentration, then they will induce dharana. So, in an effort to achieve concentration, they fight with their minds and sometimes even end up with a headache. Forced concentration is not really concentration. It creates tension in the mind and separates one from the path to dharana. When you practice meditation, you can expect to come face to face with many, many subtle thoughts and visions that have been stored away in the subconscious mind. It is very easy to get attached to them, for they open up and indicate a new dimension of your being that you probably did not know existed. However, you should try to remain detached, for they are obstacles to deeper perception of your being. You can compare your situation with that of the person who sets out to visit a friend. His destination is his friend's house, and your destination is the inner core of your being. If the person gets distracted by everything he sees on the way, if he smells each flower, talks to each person he meets, etc., etc., then he will take long time to reach his destination, isn't it? It is the same if you get attached to or distracted by psychic scenery. It will take you a long time to reach your destination. Therefore, go straight to the goal and do not waste your time. When you are practicing meditation, you may or may not have psychic experiences. Many people feel that because they are having them, they are progressing into spiritual life. All that these psychic experiences and visions indicate is that your subconscious mind is undergoing a state of purgation. Tensions, anxieties, and suppressions are being released as you become more relaxed and aware. They may come out in meditation or dreams, or take the shape of incredible fantasies, terrifying visions, monsters, strange sound effects, or other disturbances. These should not be feared. Remember that you are free from all these kind of disturbances, distractions. They come from within and cannot harm you. In today's world, we have everything to live for, to experience, and to enjoy. But we do not have a free mind, a mind with illumination. If you want to get the best out of life, either spiritual or sensual, an illumined mind is necessary. A few minutes of meditation each day will give you sufficient strength not only to face life but also to live it fully.